Lindsay says, how can I connect with a man that we went only on a date, but because his army job, he went on a mission for 6 months, but he wants to talk only by text messages and refuses to call me because he said he can't. So what you got to do is one of the problems, right? I was in the military, like I said, and it can be a challenge for a lot of guys who go overseas because there's different kind of restrictions and rules that are going on with them. And if he's like really busy and he has a lot of things going on, and maybe he's got these long hours or weird hours that he has to work, and he's really tired and he's doing all that kind of stuff, you just really have to have compassion for him. And if you're not in an exclusive relationship, which it sounds, Lindsay, like you're not in an exclusive relationship, you really want to date in abundance and don't put all your cards, all your eggs in one basket. Because if you put all your eggs in this basket of this guy that you went on one date with and he's gone and he's not talking to you, it's really it's weird. It's kind of a weird thing. And so you don't want to do that. Instead, what you want to do is you want to date in abundance. And when he gets back to you, he'll get back to you. And don't try to pressure him. Don't try to connect with him. Just leave him alone. And he'll figure his stuff out and he'll come back to you. And you'll start to see either a pattern of this going on when you're connecting with him in your life or not. And then you get to decide whether he meets your standards or not. And so what it sounds like right now, Lindsay, is that you're overvaluing this guy. And he's got some other thing going on that's his priority right now. And you're trying to make him be a priority with you. And it's not going to happen. He's in the army and he went on a mission for 6 months, right? He went on deployment for 6 months. And so he's got to deal with deployment for 6 months, which is one of the reasons why being an army wife and having an army family is really, really difficult. They have a really high divorce rate in the military because of stuff like this, right? As a military guy, I totally get it. My high school sweetheart, I was planning on getting married to her, and I went off into military training, and it was so crazy. I didn't have time, and mentally it was just stressing, and I didn't know what to do, and I didn't really know how to talk to her. So I'd go these long periods of time without talking to her. And then she, cheated on me with a whole bunch of people. And it was like, it was normal because she wasn't getting her needs met. And so you have to realize what you're getting into when you get into a relationship with somebody who's in the military, who's going to be going on 6-month deployments. This is a normal thing that is going to be happening with him. And depending on what his job is in the military might mean that he's not going to really either be able to or feel like he can really connect with you a whole lot while he's gone. And so you have to be able to respect that and decide whether that's really something that you want to be with or not, instead of trying to figure out how to connect with them and make them make you a priority to him while he's, like on deployment in a foreign country doing whatever he's trying to do. Just leave him alone and date. And if he comes back to you, great. And if he doesn't, that's fine too. That's really what you want to do. You want to get into abundance dating.